Hello, I am Glitchy and welcome to Thomas Was Alone. The program was a failure. People forgot this. It was a massive flop. The coders started adding name strings to the AI as a joke. Thomas AT23612 wasn't special, just an AI in the right place at the right time.
Was alone. Wow. A weird first thought to have.
Okay, so a little backstory on this. This is one of my favorite games. I played this years ago and I absolutely loved it, and I haven't played it since. I've spent like almost 10 hours playing this game. It said I said 8 hours playing this game, so that's pretty cool. And I got all but 2 of the achievements, and I vaguely remember, like, I don't really remember anything about it. I vaguely remember it getting really hard later on, but obviously that's how it works, so I'm really excited to play this game. I haven't played this in probably back when I was in college. Way back. That was, oh my goodness. So I went straight from, I'll play this while I'm telling the story. I went straight from high school to, is he gonna talk? I went straight from high school to college, and then straight...
decided to start listing his observations for posterity.
And then...
the whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
Straight out of college, I went to university for a bit. I was studying, I started studying biology, and then I was studying biology, but I took a lot of math classes.
Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall?
Ooh.
Some way to... what's the word? Jump.
Aw, look at him jump. He gets all squishy. Aw, look at him.
It worked. Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
So I took a lot of biology and math, and I wanted to study psychology.
A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
I wanted to study psychology, but everything that but if he missed, it would have been like, yeah, oh yeah.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose. Nah, paranoia.
Oh, can I fall into the water? Nope. You cannot fall into the water.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose. Nah, paranoia.
And then after I dropped out of university, I moved to Alberta for a bit.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right. which might or might not be important.
I moved to Alberta I'm from British Columbia, like the westernmost province from Canada.
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No. Too obvious.
I went there to start a... Damn it. I went there to start a band. Didn't really... Son of a bitch. Anyway, I went there to start a band. It didn't really work out that well. I've been in a couple other bands before that and after that. But none of them were... What's the word? What's the word? What is the word? You know, the word for, like, they weren't into it as much as... They weren't, like, into it? What's that word?
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it.
Wee.
He made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
Okay. Oh, damn it. I didn't jump that one. Hey, I'm still hovering in here. Where's my mouse? I don't have a cursor. Okay. Aww. This one looks precarious.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
I probably have enough credits to get a associate's in science. I just never, applied for that, so, yeah. And then I stopped doing that for a while. I just worked for a bit.
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper.
Oh yeah.
He was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Aw, Thomas was alone. Yeah, so I just worked. This is basically like my whole life story, besides all the important stuff, personal stuff. Jump. I eventually came back. I just worked. I submitted hundreds of bug reports. I told that idiot this would happen. Overlapping scripts. More than one AI was bound to spawn into an environment at some point. Till I missed the point. That little error changed everything.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
Aww. Aww. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Aww. I eventually, went to audio engineering school. Learned all that
Chris had
stuff.
been looking fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not actually technically graceful. It's probably the wrong word, but fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
So yeah, audio engineering school is pretty cool. It was awesome. I met a whole bunch of really awesome people that now I talk to hardly any of them. Compared to how many started out in the group. Oh. Yeah, then got into like composing and stuff like that. I worked on some shows, which was awesome. Some really cool shows. Some indie stuff and some more less indie stuff. And then graduated from that after a while. And, you know, stuff happened. Now I'm doing this. But yeah, that's my life story, so...
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him?
I love the narrator, he's awesome. But I'm gonna leave it here for now, so... Thanks to everyone for joining me. I can't wait till you guys see this whole game. If you have played this game, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, totally go and get this game. I loved it. And I'm loving it right now, so... Yeah, thanks everyone for joining me, and I'll see you all in the next episode. And until then, fare thee well.